Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking over some of my solo gameplay, and I'm just going to kind of edit through the video, and it's going to be just mostly my engagements, or things that I want to show you guys that I did. So first, we're going to talk about my landing, and I like to land places that are usually off the grid, but I can rotate out fast. So as you see here, we're going to Lucky Landing. And what's great about Lucky is there's usually not too many people there, so it reduces the RNG of dying early, as well as there's rifts right outside that I can rift to anywhere I really want. So it's a great landing place for me, and I've learned that the loot spot's pretty good, so I can get through the loot pretty fast. But I'm going to cut through to some of the other clips now. Enjoy the video. So in this clip, we can hear the grenades popping off in the background, so I know that somebody actually landed with me. Now before I push something like this, I take into consideration my shield, my mats, and my guns that I have. And since I have decent mats, good amount of shield, and I have my full kit, I'm going to push it before this guy can get shields, mats, and guns. So pretty standard. He didn't have any shield, so it was a pretty easy kill. And I'm just going to keep farming back up so I can rotate out. And that's why I like landing places that are more safer, because I had no problem getting enough shield and guns to take an early game engagement. So in this clip, I'm just looking for people to fight. And as you can see here, I end up spotting some loot down below, and I end up hearing a glider come in. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled for him, and luckily enough, I end up getting a nice snipe. But as you see, I immediately pulled out my AR to finish it off if I had to. And I kind of use that sniper as a burst damage, and then the AR is kind of like the cleanup. And it's similar to using a shotgun and switching to an SMG. As well in this clip, you can see me dropping my sniper for 3 big pots. And I do that because I personally like to carry 2 heals, as it's almost like a safety net in case I do take excess damage, and it's a nice thing to be able to fall back on. So as you can see here, I'm back to looking for players, and I end up spotting a fight on top of Dusty. And right now I'm kind of gliding, seeing if this guy's going to either jump off, which he doesn't, so I end up dropping onto the other player. And this ends up turning into a little bit of a build fight. At this point, I realize there's a guy higher, so I want to push him because he's going to have easy shots down on me and the other player. So I jump on him, and I try to grab his pyramid edit, which doesn't end up working. And we end up getting into a little bit of a build fight, which I'll just let this kind of play out. And it kind of gets to a point where he kind of drops down, and I'm up top, and this guy down here is still spraying at us, so I get pretty aggro and I end up dropping on him, which probably wasn't the smartest idea. You can see here I take a pretty hard shot since I'm on low ground. He has easy shots at my head. And since I can't really build well on top of Divot, I end up trying to push him, get sprayed out, and I'm just like, alright, I gotta disengage. I need to heal up. So I jump out of the fight. So at this point, I've healed up, and I'm grabbing the little trees that I can because I know I'm low on mats. And I can hear this guy's glider flying in, so I get ready for another fight. And at this point, we end up getting into a little fight. And as the clip goes on, you'll see me kind of searching for him as I can hear his footsteps. And I know I'm low on mats, so I have to take care of this fight as fast as possible. And you see here, another guy lands. I'm out of mats. I end up hitting a good headshot on him, and I end up picking up a good chunk of his mats as more and more people land. And at this point, I end up turtling. I know there's 3 people here. None of my stuff is reloaded. What can I do here? And I just need to take a step back and just kind of analyze the situation. At this point, I just gotta kind of scram, grab what I can from that loot, make sure I have enough mats. My Scar ends up booming better, then I get a nice shot, and that's the end of that fight. But storm's closing in, I don't really have much health, so here I decide to stay inside the storm because I know it's only going to take 1s and 2s for the most part, and I can heal up safer than pushing out and building. So here you see me dealing with a no skinner, and while I'm fighting him, I notice a player off in the distance, so I start to take him up and just kind of let him know that I see him, and right now I'm trying to focus in between two players, and that's not smart. So what I do here is I glide off, and I'm looking for the kill on him. I know he's not that great of a player, so I go down for an AR spray, and I get him. However, if that was a better player, I should not have taken a 50-50 like that, because they're gonna either spray me out with an SMG or an AR, and that could have gone either way. So I hear another player come as I'm building towards the guy that I saw earlier, and you can see here, I start to build away because storm's coming in, and I start to get tagged farther out. So I'm like, alright, I need to reset this, I need to start to heal up, but I hear him building, so I just kind of turtle in and try to pop my minis off and reset myself. And since he's spraying me out, I'm just going to hold that wall and just make sure I can get my heals off. So another player rotated behind me that I was fighting previously, so I go to push him, and I'm kind of just pushing really aggro, spraying him down, and I hear his quad launcher come out. So after every single shot, I immediately build. So if he does end up shooting his quad launcher, it's going to hit one of his walls, and it'll save me from taking unnecessary explosive damage. So I'm gonna let this last clip play out. It ends up getting pretty hectic, so I'm not gonna try to analyze every single engagement. So hope you guys enjoy.